Hello guys, it is 60 Cards here, and in this video we will be going over the main types of decks and the strategies that decks use to carry out their 60 cards to win the Pokemon TCG contest they're playing. There are primarily 4 different types of decks and strategies that people use to build these decks. And so, yeah, we'll get into it right now. So the first type, you have aggression. Aggression is basically just kind of what it's called, like just making sure that you knock out opponents by aggressive damage and taking your prize cards to victory. So, there are 2 different types of aggression. Direct aggression and spread aggression. Direct aggression is dealing huge damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon and knocking them out one by one. One of the most popular decks of all time, which is the Zacian and ADP GX deck, is a direct aggression deck. Because if you think about it, 260 damage, since it knocks out almost any Pokemon, they're one by one knocking out your opponent's Pokemon to take all your prize cards. So the spread aggression is more like spreading damage across the board so that you can take out multiple opponents' Pokemon at once and take prize cards that way. Like Orbital VMAX would be a good card that you find in a spread aggression deck because it's of Eerie Beam. You have there's another. You have Ampharos V with Damaging Spark. That's a good spread aggression card and stuff like that. So that's aggression. Second type is control, where you deny your opponent access to any cards that they need to carry out their own deck strategy, such as energy or supporters or whatnot. And also, one of the things about control decks could be ability locking, which one of the good cards to use for control decks is Galarian Weezing because of his neutralizing gas. And then maybe there's trainer cards like Crushing Hammer and Marnie and all that. The third type of deck is Mill, where you make your opponent run out of cards by discarding some cards at a time. A very good example of milling is like a good card for milling is Centiskorch, 100-foot flames. And the last type would be stalling, which is kind of like milling, but you're not trying to discard your opponent's deck. It's just that it's kind of like control as well. So it's like control and mill had a baby. So basically sapping your opponent's Pokemon so that they can't knock out like just big HP Pokemon you have, and so then they just eventually run out of cards. Stall is probably the most ineffective type of deck, whereas aggression is the most effective. So that's the 4 different types of decks that you have in the Pokemon TCG. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which one is your favorite, and I will see you next time.